Alright. If you haven't seen my Deathly Hallows Part 2 midnight showing video that I posted on my Collab channel, These Folk, last Sunday, click here. Okay? I didn't like it for a lot of reasons, which I'll go into in blogs that I'll be posting sometime in August. I'll get back to you on that. But this video is specifically about the most glaring oversight of the film for the final Harry Potter book, which is what I like to refer to as Harry's love shield speech. This speech, which I'll read in a second, is the speech that Harry gave to Voldemort right after he came back from the dead. So it's right in the middle of an even more intense continuation of the battle at Hogwarts, which in the movie was really strangely timed, and I don't know, there was just a lot of issues with the battle at Hogwarts that I'm not going to get into. But one thing that they should have included that would not have taken that much time and might have actually saved them both time and budget, because really, did we need that scene where Harry and Voldemort like jump off a cliff and then fly around in there with his Death Eater powers? Like, was that really necessary? No. So instead of pulling all that BS, we could have gone with the love speech. Now, I'm going to read it now. It's on page 738. "You won't be killing anyone else tonight," said Harry, as they circled, staring into each other's eyes, green into red. "You won't be able to kill any of them ever again. Don't you get that? I was ready to die to stop you from hurting these people. But you did not. I meant to, and that's what I did. I've done what my mother did. They're protected from you. Haven't you noticed how none of the spells you put on them are binding? You can't torture them. You can't touch them. You don't learn from your mistakes, Riddle, do you?" Now, the reason that this speech is important and should have been included was that it brought the entire story full circle. We've been talking for the last 6 books about the love shield Harry's mother cast over him when she sacrificed herself to Voldemort for him, which protected Harry from Voldemort and thus created the boy who lived. Yay. That speech is Harry Potter in its essence. Did anyone else notice that no one in the Harry Potter universe ever has sex? And it's never even talked about? Like, people make out all the time and, you know, fall in love and blah blah blah, but that's the thing. Harry Potter is about love, not about lust and romance and sex. It's about love. It's about loving someone or something or some group of someone so much that you are willing to sacrifice yourself to keep that love alive, which is an interesting paradox. And that is why the love shield speech should have remained intact for this movie, because that was what the movie lacked. Purpose. And that speech would have given it purpose. And just as a quick side note, remember how Harry's wand broke in the first half of Deathly Hallows, and then he got Draco's wand, and then ended up with the Elder Wand, and so he's got all sorts of wands at this point. And in the final movie, Harry snaps the Elder Wand in half and throws it away, which leaves us to believe that he's keeping Draco Malfoy's wand, which doesn't make sense either in the movie or book universes. So I don't really know, like, that's, oh yay, symbolic, he's snapping it in half, he doesn't need all that power, but what would have made that movie stronger, at least that part of the movie stronger, was if he had used it as they used it in the book, which is using the Elder Wand to prepare his broken wand, so that was weird too. In summation, the last movie, compared to the book, and what it could have been, was awful, and the love shield speech would have made it considerably less so. Okay, done.